Welcome to Tita Talks. My name is Sonia Tita Puopolo, and I'm your host. It is a great privilege and pleasure to welcome Dr. Lobsang Tenzin Negi. Dr. Negi is a professor of pedagogy, the executive director of the Center for Contemplative Science and Compassion-Based Ethics at Emory University, as well as the founder and spiritual director of the Lobsang Monastery in Atlanta, Georgia. Over the past 2 decades, Dr. Negi has been a pioneer of compassion training programs for adults and children. He was born in Kannur in northern India near Tibet, which is known as the land of apples and gods because of its natural beauty. Dr. Negi is a former monk who began his monastic training at the Institute of Buddhist Dialectics in Dharamsala and continued his education at the Lobsang Monastery in South India, where in 1994 he received the Geshe Larampa degree. In 1999, he completed his Ph.D. at Emory University. And today, we're talking about the healing power of compassion, a self-care tool for you. Welcome to Tita Talks, Dr. Negi. Lobsang.
Thank you for having me. It's so nice to see you, Tita, after so many years.
Thank you for being here. We're currently experiencing the greatest global transformation of our lifetime. This grand transformation permeates the well-being of every aspect of humankind. Wellness and self-care is at the forefront of this paradigm shift. And in 2020, the global pandemic created a seismic shift in life as we know it. Our philosophy is that true self-care relies on all 4 pillars of a healthy lifestyle. So that's exercise, nutrition, rest, healing, and mindfulness meditation. When these 4 pillars are in alignment, then we can achieve harmony and equilibrium. This is our formula for health, happiness, and longevity. What is your daily wellness routine, and what self-care tools do you use?
I think this is a wonderful, understanding and the formula for well-being that you have. That certainly, I will say that in Tibetan, health sciences.
Yes.
We talk about, how the nutrition or the diet is an important kind of element, that's very important. Secondly, what we call chopa, or the behavior. And behavior comes to how we engage, so whether it's exercise, certainly, but also our, behavior, how we, engage with others. Also attitudinal behavior. It's not just this physical or verbal, the attitudinal, and that's where this the form of mindfulness, compassion, and this. So you have the nutrition or diet and the exercise, but in the Tibetan healing sciences, the conduct or the behavior, it includes both the physical activities, the exercises, and how we relate to, but also the mental or the emotional, attitudinal conduct and emotional attitudinal. So in that way, where that with being mindful and compassionate, comes into play, that how do we engage, how do we respond to the situations around? That's a very, very important part. That's where that we can see that how, we can have a certain degree of regulating our emotions, or to how we respond to the potential triggers in the environment and so forth. So that's what where you have the meditation or the mindfulness as a separate. It gets in the Tibetan healing sciences as the second leg, and the third one, of course, is what is called the medicine itself. Actual. So yes, certainly these are very, very important for me. Personally, I think that I would like to be more consistent with exercise or the walking and like that, and more mindful with my eating habits and like that. Certainly, I did not make that New Year resolution, but I should have done that. But for me, the meditation is very important, and this is something that I do every day. That I have the regular meditation practice, which has various components with the mindfulness, self-compassion, compassion for others, and so forth.
Yeah. Science-based evidence shows that the more wellness and self-care tools and techniques you have, and the more positive daily habits you embrace, then the more you not only learn about yourself, but the better life you will live. It is about empowering yourself with skills to live a happier and healthier life and a more harmonious life. I want to share an excerpt from my book, Sonia's Ring, 11 Ways to Heal Your Heart. Physical and spiritual well-being is necessary for life and growth. It is what helps to keep us alive, maintains and nourishes love, faith, hope, perseverance, compassion, and kindness. All of this is available for you. So reach out and grab what is yours. Is there any particular message that you would like to make sure that we communicate and share with our worldwide audience?
Thank you. Yeah, I would say just exactly as you said, these inner values, inner tools are, available for everyone. These are skills, that compassion is a skill, kindness is a skill, mindfulness is a skill, that forgiveness is a skill. We all have the innate capacities for this. No one is, without any, degree of compassion, because even the most hard kind of criminal or seemingly sociopath and like that, there is a spark in their hearts for someone that in their lives, someone that maybe their own children, or the someone, if they're in the right kind of condition, that they do have the capacity. So we all have innate capacities. For most people have quite abundance actually for their loved ones, for their children, the parents, the friends, and so forth. But in today's world, we would benefit by expanding this. We have to expand the compassion. We have to deepen. And there are very time-tested tools that the traditions, the spiritual traditions have applied for millennia. Today, science is shedding light on those, demonstrating that how, there is a difference, that when someone practices for a few hours and someone who practices for 10,000 hours, or or someone who practiced for who hasn't practiced, and someone who practiced for a few hours, 8 hours, or the 8 weeks, and like that. There are certainly differences that you can see in their physiology, in their brain circuits and like that. So therefore it's a really wonderful to see how these positive, healthy mindsets we can learn. These are skills that we can cultivate. And that's why His Holiness the Dalai Lama, when I said that educating the heart and mind, bringing these as teachings, in the curriculum, not as a religious value, because these are not religious values. These are basic human values. We need to stay away from making it as a religious, because that it's fine for certain people who resonate with religion and see the connection to compassion. That's wonderful. But since there are many religions and many people also without religion, we need to find an approach that is universal.
Thank you for joining us on Tita Talks. Thank you for discussing the healing power of compassion, a self-care tool for you. And for more information, please go to www.wellnessworldusa.com, www.titatalks.com, and follow us on Instagram at Wellness World USA, at Tita Talks Official, at We Love Tita Talks, and at Sonia Tita Puopolo. And for more information about Dr. Lobsang Tenzin Negi's work, then please see as follows: www.driping.org, www.compassion.emory.edu, www.clearning.emory.edu, and www.compassionshift.emory.edu.